Greetings, gentlemen. Ever feel like navigating the intricacies of relationships is like decrypting an ancient language? Well, buckle up, because today we're diving deep into the realm of romance and unraveling the mysteries of the heart with our top picks for relationship literature and the golden nuggets of wisdom each one offers. Have you ever heard the one about the cult leader? Hold on to that thought. Picture this. You're lounging in a Hawaiian villa, the summer heat gently pulsating, but you're basking in an exhilarating ocean breeze. Life is as good as it gets, right? Yet, in a knee-jerk attempt to bottle up this perfection, you seal every window, lock each door, all to grasp onto the breeze forever. But what happens next? You suffocate the very essence of what you cherish: freedom, flow, love. Much like that breeze, love needs room to breathe, and trying to clamp down with control only suffocates the joy right out of a relationship. How often do we find ourselves guilty of this very same act? It's surprisingly common, and often stems from our attachment style, concept deeply explored in the influential book Attached. Predominantly shaped by our childhood but not exclusive to it, these attachment styles can be evolved and improved upon. In my younger years, digesting this knowledge was like seeing in color for the first time. It was an awakening. The realization that I had the power to transform my approach to love changed everything for me. Now, it's your turn to have your eyes opened. In a matrix of attachment styles, the secure one stands as the ideal, deemed boring by those craving a sprinkle of toxicity. But watch out for the extremes: anxious and avoidant, equally detrimental in their way of pushing and pulling at the heartstrings. Then there's the fearful, fluctuating between craving a connection and being repelled by it, trapped in a paradox. Where do you lie in this schema? Leaping from attachment styles to the growth of the masculine through challenge, we uncover Way of the Superior Man, a book that illuminated for me the notion of polarity. In similar fashion to Day and Night, the dynamism between masculine and feminine energies is pivotal. Ever caught yourself in the rush of competition or assessing your relationships as if they're a high-score arcade game? That's the masculine energy striving through tests. But beware, wager that energy wisely, for a relationship is not a battlefield but a sanctuary where praise and affirmation thrive, distinct from the roar of a challenge. But what happens when the conversation turns from breezy to stormy? Enter crucial conversations, teaching us to navigate treacherous dialogues with finesse. Imagine 3 concentric circles. At the center lies productive exchange. Ring 1 champions safety, while Ring 3, the land of silence and violence, is a terrain best avoided. This book equips you with an arsenal of tools to steer clear of extremes and maintain discourse that is constructive and reconciliatory. Then we have the seasoned wisdom of John Gottman in the 7 Principles for Making Marriage Work. Gottman, with a half-century of marital study under his belt, sifts through the sands of time to reveal what makes or breaks long-term commitments. The epiphany here? That the true barometer of a relationship's health isn't the absence of problems but the resilience and steadfastness in face of them. It's not about seeking perfect companionship but about striving to be the right person. And in the spirit of self-development and transformation, I extend an offer to partake in an invigorating journey over 10 weeks with our coaching program. Imagine emerging a new man, transformed, enlightened, the best version of yourself. Interested? Take the step. Dive into the depths of your potential and invest in your personal evolution. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What did you take away from today's insights? Whether your cup of wisdom is overflowing or you're parched for more, share your thoughts and let's continue the conversation. Before we part, remember, if you're eager to put these profound lessons into practice, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like this video and ring the notification bell. Let's walk together on the path of self-improvement and relationship mastery. Lastly, if this video has enriched your day and offered you value, consider expressing your gratitude with a tip. Your generosity fuels this journey of shared wisdom and growth. Stay sharp, stand strong, face life with courage, and until next time, cheers to a life less ordinary and a heart fully understood. Imagine unlocking the door to a secret chamber, one that's always been right under your nose, hiding a truth so startling it could change the very fabric of your life. Today, we're diving headfirst into that chamber, tearing down the curtain to reveal something profound about ourselves: the hidden struggles, the inner turmoil, and most importantly, how to overcome them and harness a newfound energy for a life of peace, love, and freedom. If you've ever felt like there's a part of you that the world doesn't see, a shadow you're afraid to shed light on, this video is for you. In a world of glossy social media fads, it's easy to lose sight of the authentic self, the one that doesn't always smile in pictures or post about their perfect life. Statistically speaking, you're probably familiar with this discrepancy. For many, what lies beneath is a storm of secrets and addictions entities that, left unchecked, consume your mental energy and drag your vibrational frequency to the depths of despair. But what if I told you that within this storm lies the silver lining of liberation? It's a journey we're embarking on together, right here, right now. If you find the revelations in this video striking a chord, I implore you to subscribe, hit the like button, and activate the notification bell. By joining our community, you'll discover ways to bridge the gap between who you are and who you aim to be, turning your life into the masterpiece it's meant to be. Let's explore the outward appearances versus our inner reality. For many, life's daily grind is camouflaged by the pursuit of pleasure, meeting new people, changing appearances, and acquiring the latest gadgets. It's an allure that's hard to resist. But, as you'll soon see, this external search for fulfillment is a mirage, leading not to true happiness but to the dark valley of addictions and self-destructive behaviors. It all starts innocently enough: the attempt to breach monotony by introducing changes. For some, it's seeking thrill in new relationships, even at the cost of being unfaithful. Others go under the knife, believing that altering their appearance externally will mend their internal cracks. Then there are those who surround themselves with material stuff: cars, clothes, gadgets, mistaking them for milestones of progress. These are snares, my friends, and we're about to uncover how they spiral into a more sinister cycle. When these vices fail to satiate our appetite for genuine happiness, we descend, perhaps unwittingly, into the murky world of addiction. It's a treacherous slide. You begin to believe the objects you own define you, but in reality, they start to own you. Let's talk about secrets, those we keep buried deep within. Consider the societal taboo of pornography consumption, for instance. It's a private pursuit, one that's far too easy to dismiss as harmless. But each secretive session chips away at your self-esteem, leaving behind a residue of guilt and shame, emotions that vibrate at agonizingly low frequencies. The same can be said for other vices such as excessive gaming and TV watching, alcohol and substance use, and even compulsive shopping or gambling. These behaviors might portray themselves as gateways to escapism, but in truth, they are roadblocks to your growth. The weight of such secrets is immense. Consider the stress and fear that grip you if you're hiding something significant, like an extramarital affair. The constant vigilance, the looming threat of exposure, it's mentally exhausting. Maintaining this facade is equivalent to nurturing a garden of weeds, choking your potential to produce something genuinely beautiful. Conflicts like these create a chasm between your ideal self and your current state. This schism is where depression, anxiety, imposter syndrome, and fatigue breed. It's where negative vibrational frequencies thrive, making the gap wider, making the true you harder to reach. But it's not all doom and gloom. I'm here to tell you that there's a way out of this addictive vortex. While some addictions have deep biological and chemical roots that require professional intervention, there are mental shifts you can initiate to reclaim control over your life. Let me offer you 2 questions to ponder when facing your demons. Firstly, do you genuinely want to continue these behaviors into your later years? Imagine yourself at 40, 60, or even 70. Is this the life script you want to be reading? Secondly, what would the hero of your own life's movie do? If you were writing the screenplay of your life, would your characters succumb to these vices, or would they rise, triumphant and transform? You have the power to amend this narrative, to fill the chasm between your current self and your ideal self. By aligning your actions and beliefs, not only will you seal this gap, but also you will raise your vibration to a level that magnetizes joy, love, and success. It all boils down to 4 quintessential desires: freedom, aliveness, love, and peace. Misguidedly, we tend to seek these through the shortcuts of addiction and deceit. The key to unlocking true satisfaction in these areas lies in coherence, the alignment of our actions with the ideal version of ourselves. So, are you ready to become the hero of your own story, to refuse to settle for the mediocrity that addictions promise? If so, type 1 and the hero of my own movie in the comments below. It's a statement of commitment, a declaration that you're on the path toward your best self. And, as we wrap up this enlightening expedition, remember, if this content added value to your life, consider expressing your appreciation with a tip. The link's in the description. Your support fuels this journey of wisdom that we're taking together. Truthfully, none of this is easy. It requires courage, persistence, and sometimes, a helping hand. Your quest for transformation may be solitary, but you are not alone. By subscribing and engaging with our content, you're joining a brotherhood of determined individuals, each on their path to becoming the strongest male hero ever. to your success and empowerment. Until next time, keep refusing to settle, start living, and remember, you've got the mic to rewrite your life story.